Hi, I'm Chacha. Nice to meet you. And that's my sister, my younger sister, Mimi, and she's going to take the whole interview session. First of all, thank you so much for your time. I know you have a busy schedule, and I really appreciate this. So, you are the chairman of the Financial Services Authority. Do you enjoy your job so far?
Yes, this job is very challenging because the scope of the job is quite diverse. Indonesia Financial Services Authority are responsible for supervising the whole Indonesian financial sector. Not only supervising banks, but also supervising capital market, supervising non-bank financial institution, and also conducting education and improving financial literacy of the people. So, due to diverse scope of the responsibility, I think it is not difficult. It is doable, but it's really need focus and also a strategy to respond this variety of the scope of the responsibilities.
Okay, I see. Do you think this job has brought out the best of you?
Yes, of course, because this job need minimum capital, minimum technical capacities, and also minimum competency level, because without knowledge on the technical capacities and also knowledge on the general information on the financial sector as a whole, I think it is not easy. That's why then we have to bring our own capacity, develop human resources of this institution, and then in order to be able to overcome and to supervise the dynamic of financial sector in Indonesia.
Okay. You used to work as the Deputy Governor of Bank of Indonesia.
Yes, right.
Yeah. So, which one do you like better, and why?
Two different things. When I was as a Deputy Governor of the Central Bank Indonesia, I was responsible for managing financial stability. It's a broad-based focus. Not only we are talking about the macroeconomic situation, but also, dealing with monetary and fiscal and also financial policies at the same time. But in this current responsibility, it's very much more micro-oriented focus, because we are dealing with the soundness and healthiness of the individual financial institution, and also responsible for conducting, the behavior, of the conduct of all the participants in the financial sector. Two different things. When I was in central bank, is more macro, and when I'm here now, is more micro. Two different areas.
Do you think the performance of OJK has been able to live up to your expectations?
Yes, it has been very interesting time for the last 4 years. As you may aware already, that this institution is newly established institution. I think this is now our 4th year of operation, and we faced by a lot of challenges. That's why I was saying that very challenging and very exciting, because what we do now is basically to make sure that the stability of financial sector in Indonesia is always in good shape, because otherwise it is very difficult to ensure the stability of the economy as a whole. So this is very important, and then that's why we've been through with ups and downs in the global economy, and then we've been through with a lot of initiatives, and then I think what we can see today is basically that we can still maintain the stability of financial sector. We still keep the stability of our macro economy. So we will continue the development of our economy. So it's equal to our expectation.
What's your biggest achievement in your life that you're very proud of?
Well, I think every steps of my life is always a kind of a moment that's very important. You, for example, you have your own moments every time. When you are still the elementary school and junior school. Every moment you pass through, and in every moment you have your small achievement, big achievement, but the bottom line is basically that we have to thank God that at the end of the day we pass through this with quite a success. That's why then along the way, I think I was a deputy governor. I think there were a lot of initiatives at that time when I part of the team that creating a lot of initiatives, and then the initiative at the time was successful. And then now in my capacity right now, we've been challenging by a lot of different environment, and then I'm convinced that the OJK will also be able to face the challenges not only coming from the local economy but also coming from the global economy. So last year, for example, we created and we issue a lot of rules and regulations regarding the financial sector. And then with all the rules and regulations that we issued last year, creating a lot of opportunities for financial sector in Indonesia to move forward and to move on, and then creating stability for the economy as a whole to grow. So room for growth is quite significant, and then I think it is part of the achievement that I have, and then, I hope it will continue, in the near future with other initiatives. So moment by moment, I think you will have different environment, different dynamic, but small achievement, big achievement, along the way we'll make sure that we can manage all the challenges that faced by this institution.
Sounds really interesting. I read that you also teach postgraduate students in universities.
Yes.
What subject do you teach?
Well, I've been teaching for quite some time. I think for the last 10 years, I've been teaching in several universities. University of Indonesia, University of Trisakti, and other universities, and also as a guest lecturer from other different universities all across the country. My subject is very much related to the economics and banking, or banking and finance, which is very much related to my responsibility.
Do you have any funny or unforgettable moments with the students?
Oh yes, a lot. Sometimes the student, well, student not only at the the secondary school or high school, student in universities also behave, almost similar. Sometimes they just study when the examination approaching. That's why I keep reminding all the students, and then sometimes they're aware of that, and sometimes most of them are not aware of that, and it's sometimes very annoying, but sometimes it's funny because sometimes they are not realized that they are already university students.
I see. In your spare time, what do you usually do? Like when you are off from work?
Well, reading is perhaps the most activity that I do in my spare time. Reading, and then in addition to reading, I like exercising and do some kind of sport.
Sport?
Yes, I play golf.
Oh, golf.
Yes, I play golf, and then sometimes do bicycling and golf and things like that. Not have a lot of plan, what you call it, the nursery activity in my home, planting some kind of like mangoes, mangosteen, durians, and things like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
When you were a child, what was your dream job? Did you expect to have a career like this?
No, never. Because when I was young, I had the ideal career, in my expectation at the time, because I would like to be a pilot.
Pilot.
When I was young. Yeah.
Many people want to.
Yes, to be a pilot, but perhaps I'm not quite so successful in reaching this wish, and then, well, when we are growing, we start recognizing, and then start learning different things, and then I went to the universities, study in the University of Indonesia, Faculty of Economics, and then after that going abroad to continue my study in USA. I study in Harvard University. And then after that I did my PhD level, the doctorate in Australia. All related. The subject that I took very much related to the area that I am responsible now. Very much related to the financial system, financial institution, and financial market.
Are there any dreams or goals that haven't been realized and you are still pursuing them, like a bucket of list?
No. Yes and no. Yeah. Yes, because we been asking. We've been asked, to never finish, learn and study. That's why then we'll continue to learn and to study, and to improve, wherever, whatever and wherever, whatever our capacity. I think this is one thing. The second thing is perhaps there's a lot of challenges, and then we don't know, what will happen in the future, because this financial sector very dynamic. That's why then the challenges is basically how we'll be able to manage to keep updated, to watch very closely what happened in financial sector, and not only in Indonesia but also all around the globe. So this is very important task actually.
So if you had the chance to be born again into this world, but you can't be yourself, which person do you want to be and why?
Yes, I'm going to be a teacher. Teacher, teaching in universities is my obsession. I hope after I retire from my capacity now, it is the most probable career or activity that I will pursue is becoming a lecturer or a teacher in universities.
Why do you so obsessing to be teacher?
Why? I'm not quite sure, because I just like teaching. My parents are teachers. Both my parents. My dad was my late dad was teachers. My mom is also teacher. So perhaps, just like teaching.
If you could turn back time, what would you like to undo and why?
To undo?
Yeah, undo.
Yes. I think the things that I want to undo, is basically to regret something, because sometimes when you regret something and then you never learn from that particular experience. I think you are not benefited from the event in your life, because it seems to me every moment, every good things, bad things in your life is always lead you to a kind of lesson, a lesson, good lesson, or everything good or everything bad, That's why then it should be, shouldn't be regretting something, because you regretting something meaning that you are ignoring that actually there are a lot of lessons learned that benefited you for your future and the world.
Any messages for me especially and for the young generation out there to encourage and motivate them?
there's a lot of opportunities. You know, Indonesia as a nation has also a lot of opportunities. We've been faced by a lot of challenges as a nation. Indonesia have to proceed, move forward, becoming an advanced country. When we are becoming an advanced countries, there will be a lot of opportunities for younger generation like you, because in the future we would like to put ourselves as advanced as other countries. We're competing, we communicating, we do some trading with other part of the globe. That's why then we have to improve our confidence. You have to improve your confidence by improving your skills, your knowledge, work hard, and then ask your God, to help you, because at the end of the day we will rely on God. That's why it is very important. You work hard, but at the same time you also ask God blessing. That's why it is very important for you, and then make sure that you have a clarity what you are going to do in the future, and well prepared, and then again work hard. If you do that, I will convince you that you will pass all the obstacles in your life, in particular when you have wish, or you have ambition, to be a good person that contributed your skills and expertise to your nation.
That's all about this interview. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.